Today I want to talk about the power that comes into your life when you tap into and embrace your courage. Now, anyone that's ever had success in anything has had to push through fear utilizing that courage. Now, courage comes from the Latin word cor, which means heart. Now, we've all seen incredible examples of courage through our lifetime. Examples of people that maybe risked their own lives to save others, or people that survived and persevered in the face of really tough conditions or incredible odds. We've heard about heroes in battle, and even in sports and in business. And we've seen these people who've done courageous things that may cause us to say to ourselves, how could they possibly accomplish that? Or how were they able to make things happen or push forward in the face of that much adversity? Now, these are the people that have inspired us by showing us magnificent examples of courage. Now, when you witness examples like this, don't forget that in those situations, it wasn't that fear wasn't there, but instead someone decided to push through in spite of that fear. Courage is seeing that fear and looking at that fear and just pushing it to the side because you've got things to do, right? Courage is beginning and taking that first step even when you don't see the whole road. Courage could be deciding to be yourself even when the entire world might be telling you to be someone else. Courage is getting back up when you've had your nose bloodied or been knocked down, or even worse, when you've failed. Courage might be standing up for someone who's been bullied or abused, or standing up for something that you believe in yourself. Courage is allowing yourself to be afraid and feel the fear, but taking action anyway. Courage is recognizing that fear and even acknowledging it, but realizing that something else is much more important than that fear. Courage is getting uncomfortable because that's where your incredible, magnificent life is found, outside your comfort zone. Now, so many people fear failure when instead they should fear regret. I've spoken with pastors and hospice nurses who've told me that one of the most important things they hear when they're comforting people to end their lives are the regrets that they bring up for the actions they didn't take or the things that they didn't do while they were alive. Don't have a life that ends in regret, my friend. Build your courage and take massive freaking action. And please know this, courage is a muscle that can be built just like any other muscle. Most of us weren't born courageous, so we shouldn't expect to have incredible courage just magically show up in our lives. Courage is built by pushing yourself a little bit at a time. And it might start just by practicing standing up for yourself or maybe taking action on the smaller things that once scared you, right? That's how you build that courage muscle. I believe it's important to note the things that do scare you, and you'll realize in many instances you've already done a lot of those things and done them more than once. It's also important to remember that we'll do more for others than we'll ever do for ourselves, and you can use that dynamic to build more courage in yourself. It's important to acknowledge to yourself the times you've pushed through discomfort or through fear to do something with courage. You can also find role models of courageous people that you can identify with. That way, when you're trying to push through something you find that you find is fearful, you can align yourself with courageous people that have already done it. Now, your peer group is also important as it relates to your courage. You have to be able to surround yourself with people that take action in spite of their fears, and you'll get that courage by association. So, my friend, try something new. Say what's truly in your heart. Go somewhere you've never been before. Speak with someone you've never spoken with before. Remembering that small acts of courage build that muscle so that when you really need to take action on something extraordinary, you won't hesitate. If you have the courage to start, you have the courage to succeed. Eleanor Roosevelt said, you have to do the thing you think you can't do. And Walt Disney said, all of our dreams come true if we just have the courage to pursue them. So, my friend, inhale courage, exhale fear. Be bold, be brave, take risks, take massive action, and go build that incredible life of your dreams. I'm Rod Khleif, wishing you incredible passion and massive success because you pushed through with courage.